Hi, I'm Moonwater Silverclaw, and I'm the founder of GoddessHasYourBack.com and the author of 10 books and 7 audiobooks on Audible.com. And I also have 3 online courses on Udemy.com. My team and I are celebrating that my new book, World on Fire, How Witches and Wiccans Transcend the Chaos and Find Their Peace, is now available at Amazon.com and Audible.com. A lot of this book, World on Fire, helps you stay strong in a world of chaos. Today we're talking about dealing with disruption. Right now I have friends who are dealing with tragic things and surprising shakeups in their lives. Are you going through something that is disrupting you? Here is a definition of disruption. Disruption is the break or interruption in the normal course or continuation of some activity, process, etc. We witches look towards nature. We notice that some things shift and change. Look at the seasons, for example. Summer ends and then there's fall. We can take comfort that summer will come around again. 2 of my friends have died. 1 by suicide. That didn't feel like the normal course. But when we look to nature, we see things that are born, live, and die. I have 3 insights for you. The first insight is shift from abrupt stop to completion. Now this might be hard. When my friend committed suicide, that was an abrupt stop. Part of getting to completion was to attend his funeral. The idea is the chapter of my life with him in it completed. Now with disruption, the very nature of it is it totally blindsides you. So we need to process this change. In many ways, we're going through a situation that includes grief, pain, and the unknown. In my circle, some people are getting divorced. This is a big transition for them. It is possible that on the other end, they'll enter a new chapter of life that will be better. I know from my own personal experience that this happened to me. Through my spiritual path of Wicca, I gained the strength to leave an abusive marriage. The transition was very hard. At one point, I didn't know where I was going to live. But I'm so grateful that that chapter of life completed. It made space for my second husband. And now the second insight. Life as a series of disruptions. We notice that life pushes changes on us. The first time you have an end to a romantic relationship, you experience something completely different. One friend of mine said, it was like a sudden hole in his chest, and it was hard for him to function day to day. If we look at life as a series of disruptions, then we realize that we have to stay strong. We do what witches do. We pray, we meditate, we do ritual, we come together in a coven, we walk in nature, and we talk to the gods. And now our third insight. Turn to the gods for eternal structure. The author Scott Cunningham wrote, "Magic doesn't produce miracles. It produces needed changes." As witches look to nature and to the gods, we can look at the disruptions as a first step to needed change. Certain times in my life, I learned so much while I stepped through a path of suffering. I certainly didn't want it, but wisdom is very valuable. Here we're talking about turning to the gods for eternal structure. The structure stays the same. The wisdom changes. The externals change. A lot of disruption is about externals. For example, I can do a prayer and include my friends who have passed away. Their form has changed, but their beings go on. Here is a prayer you can use. Gods, help me transform my experience of this disruption. Show me how to strengthen myself and gain wisdom. So mote it be. And now let's pull this all together. We can say this: disruption happens, and the gods provide the eternal structure. They provide the support, and they guide us to our needed wisdom. May these insights support your path. I'm Moonwater Silverclaw, and just recently, my 11th anniversary edition of my book, Hidden Children of the Goddess, is now available on audible.com. And to go further and deeper, you can try one of my 9 books. And for more information, you can go to my websites, goddesshasyourback.com and moonwatersilverclaw.com. I also have 3 courses on udemy.com. The first one is Goddess Style Weight Loss. The second one is Spiritual Solution for Depression Relief. And the third one is Beyond the Law of Attraction to Real Magic. May all these help your journey. Blessed be.